Hello guys, welcome back to our guide. Today we are going to talk about Mono Red Storm and Modern Horizon 3 in the format Modern. I want to try something new and different with you guys today. Hopefully you guys like it. Talking about different formats and deck techs in today's video. So let's just move on to the Archetype Storm. So I don't know if you guys know about the archetype in Modern about Storm, but there was a version with blue-red which played Gifts Ungiven, which was around when I started playing Battle for Zendikar. Storm back then was pretty good, but Storm now might be S tier. I'm not too sure. I might be just talking down my butt, but we'll see. But yeah, with Mono Red 3, we are gifted with the Ruby Medallion, which is a busted artifact for a Storm deck like this. But yeah, let's just get right into the creatures here. So we are playing 4 Dragon Ray Channelers, 4 Ral Monsoon Mage. Both really good cards. Dragon Ray Channeler helps us mill a card, and then the other ability doesn't really matter. Just Delirium. If you have Delirium, it gets +2/+2 in flying and attacks you combat Fable. And then Ral Monsoon Mage, which instant sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. And then whenever you cast instant sorcery, flip a coin. If you lose, Ral deals 1 to you. If you win that coin flip, you flip Ral into Ral, the Leyline Prodigy. Ral Leyline Prodigy enter battlefield with an additional loyalty counter on him for each instant sorcery spell you cast this turn, which is really good because we don't really care about the first 2 abilities. I mean, maybe the first one, which is until your next turn, instant sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, and then -2 just deals 2 damage, draw a card if you control a blueprint, which we'll never do. But the -8, exile top 8 card of your library. You may cast instant or sorcery spell from among them this turn without paying command cost. Their command cost, which is really busted for a Storm deck like this because we just love casting free spells, you know. But yeah, let's move on to the instance here, or not instance, artifact. My apologies. So we are playing 4 Ruby Medallions and 2 Unstable Amulets, which Ruby Medallions already busted in here. Printed in Tempest and All-Star and Commander. And road spells you cast cost 1 less to cast, which is really good. And then we got Unstable Amulet, which is one of the new cards in Modern Horizon 3. When the Unstable Amulet enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. And then whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, Unstable Amulet deals 1 damage to each opponent, which is really good. And then you may pay 2 energy, exile top card of your library. You may play it until until you exile another card with Unstable Amulet. Pretty good so far. Pretty good. This ability here, whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, Unstable Amulet deal 1 damage to each opponent, which gets around the 1 ring abilities, gets around Leyline Sanctuary. Just a really good card for Storm, so I really like it. So let's move on to the instance here, which are the mana, all the mana come to me, and a little bit of cantrips here and there. We got Desperate Ritual, Manamorphose, and Pyretic Ritual, just really good, and they basically cost 1 less for us since we are playing a lot of reduction cards in here as well. But yeah, there's just nothing to say about them. They're just good cards for Storm. And then we got Sorcery. We're playing 1 Grape Shot, 4 Reckless Impulses, and 4 Rend Resolves. So basically, exile. So everyone know what Grape Shot does: deal 1 damage, and it has Storm. Then Reckless Impulse. Exile top 2 card of your library till the end of your next turn. You may play those cards. And then Rend Resolve, basically the same thing. Till the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. Yeah, just more card advantage there. Basically, just draw 2 for us for 1 mana. And yeah, there's nothing else to say about these either. And then we are playing a new card here, Glimpse the Impossible for a red and 2 colors. Exile top 3 card of your library. You may play those cards this turn at the beginning of your next end step. If any of those cards remain exiled, put them into your graveyard. Then create a 0/1 colorless Eldrazi spawn creature token for each card put into the graveyard. This way, those tokens have sacrificed this creature and then add a waste. Pretty busted, right? Because we'll probably have enough to reduce this to literally 1 red or a colorless and a red. Pretty good card. Just digging 3 cards deep and then just casting more spells with those cards. And then we were playing 4 Passion Flames, our way to win. I'm happy this card is getting played again. Love Passion Flame. Passion Flame is just so good. Which you could play Underworld Breach, but you exile cards, which is sad. You can't get those cards back. But yeah, let's move on to the lands here. So we're playing two Bloodstone Mires, 3 Wooded Foothills, and 3 Scalding Tarns. You could also play all mountains. Maybe probably like, I don't know. You could probably cut down to like 5 fetches if you really wanted to, because we only got like 2 red-green lands that we could fetch for, so it's not really that bad. But yeah, let's move on to the non-fetch land. So we got Commercial District, 8 mountains, and then 1 stomping ground. 2 fetchable green sources for our sideboard. And then Commercial District just helps us surveil, get rid of a card, and stuff like that. Looking for land, keeping those greedy one-landers, and stuff like that. So I think the lands are fine. You could honestly take out the green and run mono red strictly, and just like have yourself a budget of like 200 maybe. But yeah, let's move on to the good old sideboard game plan. So we got 3 Pick Your Poison, 3 Veiled Summers, and 2 Goblin Archaeomancers. Pick Your Poison, just a really busted card. Gets rid of artifact enchantments for 1 green. And flying creature as well. It could get rid of Vein Ripper or Atraxa. Pretty good. Veiled Summer. Tell counter decks no. Or black decks as well. No, you cannot target me. Against like even Grief decks, because Grief decks are getting popular again. Luckily, Fury's not around, but Grief is definitely a no-no for this deck. So we definitely want to play something like that. And then Goblin Archaeomancer for more cost reduction there, just to be faster in the second game or third game. But yeah. And then we got 4 Blood Moons, Empty Warrens, and Jegantha. So Jegantha there, because we made it Companion. We did it. Just an extra free card. Blood Moon, just against Tron, Eldrazi Tron, Amulet Titan, any of the land decks there. And then Empty Warren, just a gunk up the board, depending on what matchup it is. If it's like a mirror matchup, maybe. But yeah, really like Empty Warrens, pretty good. Make a bunch of goblins. But yeah, I think that is it for this deck tech today. Decided we wanted to try something new with Modern. I know that there's a lot of EDH decks coming around, but I wanted to talk about Modern a little bit because I have this deck built. Very excited to start playing it next week, hopefully. And then hopefully tweak it out depending on what matchups I have, what card seems bad, what card seems good, but we'll see. But yeah, hopefully next week as well, I will have a new EDH deck tech coming out this week. And you guys have completely destroyed the last video, which is amazing. I'll be coming out with a competitive version of Uliek, the Fuse Atrocity deck tech here soon. Don't worry, I did see the light gold being destroyed on that one. So yeah, if you got to this 10, definitely consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. It means the world to me and Barry. And definitely like and comment about this deck tech. See if you like it, see if you don't. Definitely let me know. Love the feedback from you guys. But yeah, that's it for today's video. My name is Quest, and thank you for watching. Subscribe, guys.